A nice weather for a pleasant day. I am Diana Colorina and today I am here with my group mates Adrian Villanueva and Elijah Esmeralda to validate our chosen study using different kinds of method to find the easiest way to extract oil from plants. So if you want to learn more about it, sit down and listen to what we are about to say.
Hi, I'm Elijah Esmeralda presenting to you the chapter 1 of a research study entitled Using Different Kinds of Methods to Find an Easiest Way to Extract Oil from Plants. Chapter 1 is divided into 8 parts, mainly introduction of the study, background of the study, theoretical framework, statement of the problem, research hypothesis, significance of the study, scope and delimitation, and definition of terms. First, I'm going to give you a short introduction and background of the study. A research study is a study about finding the easiest way to extract oil from plants. Extracting oil is a process in making an effective essential oil. And since essential oils is commonly used as an aromatherapy, and aromatherapy focuses on relieving stress and helping the users to have a better sleep. In this study, the researchers, used four methods such as steam distillation, oil soak, cold press method, and water distillation to determine the simplest and easiest way to extract oil from plants. First, steam distillation. Steam distillation, it is a process when the steam vaporizes the plant materials, volatile compounds, which eventually go through a condensation and collection process. Second method is oil soak. Oil soak, it is a process where the plant stays at the container for 2 weeks. And at that point, you strain the plant and you are left with essential oil. Third method is cold press method. In this method were extracted by hand and required the use of specialized sponges that could absorb the plant's oils and liquid. And the last method is water distillation. It is a process where the plant materials is put in a pure boiling water and the water protects the extracted oil from overheating. And now, let's discuss our theoretical framework together with the statement of the problem and research hypothesis. These are the statement of the problem which will help you to determine the aim and purpose of a research study. According to the other researchers, extracting oil from plants is not manufactured in labs. Instead, it is extracted process by process. Our theoretical framework solely focuses in the theory of extracting oil. Other researchers explained how the oil is extracted from plants, while the objective of our study is to introduce the easiest way to extract oil from plants. A research study depends on the theory and findings of other researchers because using their methods in extracting oil, our group of researchers can conduct an experiment to find an easiest way to extract oil from plants. And when conducting a research study, the researchers need to formulate a research hypothesis to force us to think about what result to look out for in an experiment. In this research study, we the researchers formulate two research hypotheses. This hypothesis, this hypothesis will serve as your guide and our guide whether our research is really has a purpose or it will benefit you. After discussing theoretical framework, statement of the problem, and research hypothesis, let's now proceed in significance of the study. Significance of the study tackles about who will benefit to the research study. We, the researchers, conducted this study for those who are interested in business. And we believe that the people benefit who will benefit in this study are people who has no work and the student who are stuck at home. And lastly, scope and delimitation. And since scope and delimitation explains where will the study will be conducted and what are the boundaries and limitations of the study. And this study aims to find out what is the easiest method can be used to extract oil from plants. The experiment to be conducted on January 2021 and February 2021 will be evaluated to determine whether it is to be approved. The study will aim to determine ways to extract oil from plants that can be done at home. The experiment should be done at the location assigned and can be done only even if given an approval. So I think you've now got a good understanding on what does chapter 1 is all about. And to make you understand more about our research study, let's proceed now on to chapter 2. But before that, let me present to you the definition of terms.
According to PhD academician Luz O. Belardo, there are three traditional methods on how to extract oil from plants. These are distillation, extraction with low boiling solvents, and infrared. Distillation is commonly known as it separates components of mixture based on boiling points. The aim of this method is to cause the glands containing the essential oils to release their contents. Our next method is extraction. Extraction is alike from distillation in some way. It is a process in which one or more components are separated selectively from a liquid or solid mixture. Our last method is called infrared. You can say that this method is the most traditional among the three methods set. In this method, petals or plant leaves are placed between layers or purified animals' fat which become saturated with flour oil and alcohol. Moving on our studies foreign literature, according to Lee and his co-authors, essential oil from herbs, flowers, and plants are effective in a lot of medicinal needs. The aim of this overview was to provide an overview of systematic reviews evaluating the effectiveness of aromatherapy.
Hi, I'm Adrian Gian Paulo Piplaneba. I am the researchers for methodology. The method that will be used in this study is the experimental method. We researchers wanted to investigate plants to extract essential oils, and we researchers to prove that the plants have many ways to extract essential oils. And for the purpose of this research study, we researchers use survey questionnaire that is under structured research method. We researchers use this method to identify the advantage and disadvantage of extracting oil from plants with help of the respondent. And, this research study is divided into two parts. First, the respondent will evaluate whether they have knowledge or they have experience extracting oil from plants. Second, are the interested in making their own essential oils to start their own business. Data gathering and process. So, Steam distillation process. And number 1, a large container called a still, which is usually made of stainless steel containing the plant material has steam added to it. So we will use container and the plant and the material has steam. Number 2, through an inlet steam is injected through the plant's material containing the desired oils, releasing the plant's aromatic molecules or turning them into vapor. So through the inlet and we will inject through the plant's material and we will be containing the desired oils, and we will be releasing plants aromatic molecules and turning them into vapor. Number 3, the vaporized plant compound travel to the condensation flex of the condenser. Two separate pipes make it possible for hot water to exit and for cold water to enter the condenser. This makes vapor cool back into liquid form. Number 4, the aromatic liquid byproduct drops from condenser and collects inside the receptacle underneath it, which is called separator because water and oil do not mix. The essential oil floats on the top of the water. From here it is siphoned off, and some essential oils are heavier than water, such as clove essential oil, so they are found at the bottom of the separator. Carbon dioxide extraction process. And pressurized carbon dioxide becomes liquid while remaining in gaseous state, which means it's now supercritical. In this state, it is pumped into chamber filled with the plant matter. And because of the liquid properties of the gas, the carbon dioxide functions as solvent on the natural plant matter, pulling the oils and other substances such as a pigment and resin from plant matter. The essential oil content then dissolved into liquid carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is brought back to natural pressure and evaporate back into its gaseous state, while what is left is the resulting oil. Plant material is finely cut, crushed, or ground into moderately coarse powder, and the plant material is placed in a closed vessel, and solvent or menstruum is added, and the mixture is allowed to stand for 1 week and is shaken occasionally. The liquid is strained, and solid residue is pressed to recover any remaining liquid, and strained and expressed liquids are mixed, and liquids are clarified through filtration and subsidence.